I told you so, and it's happening right now. Weeks ago, I told you guys, this is gonna escalate. People think it's just a little bit of saber rattling. No. There's a lot of money to be made in war. This is not just a convenient war. This is a regime change that could be super helpful for the United States. You go from having a terrorist in the region to having president loyal, aligned with your interests, which also happens to be one of the larger producers of oil in the world. Hell yeah! Of course we go. As always, if you want to learn more about preparedness and survival, you have to subscribe to the channel. Do so right now. Almost 100,000 subscribers. I would love to get there very soon. You also have my books, which I always recommend, so as to get ready for what's happening all over the world. It is important to make this kind of analysis so as to know what's happening, get ready for it, and be ahead of the curve with all of these changes. Survival skills and surviving the economic collapse. This one's going to be critical for the economic aspect of preparedness. Those of you that have been in the channel for a long time know exactly what I'm talking about. This is happening everywhere, no matter where you are. The best way of getting prepared, that book right there. And survival skills for the practical aspect, from self-defense, disasters, emergencies, and everything in between, in Amazon, following the link there below. Thank you, all of you guys that have left reviews, much appreciated. So I told you this would happen. It was not just a little bit of saber rattling and just posturing. No, there's clearly an intent to, have this either regime change, or if it ends up needing a little bit more conflict, a little bit of war, there's always money to be made with war, and there's the neocons that are always very war gun-ho. Now, you don't need to have Congress approving a war if you have a terrorist designation. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? In case you don't know. So if a country attacks you, oh, we're going to war with Mexico because they're attacking us. We're going to war with Canada. They just bombed one of our cities. Okay, you have a formal declaration of war that needs to be approved by Congress. Unless it's a war on terror, unless it's a terrorist that we're dealing with, and that's what has happened right now. Maduro has been designated not just member. No, CNN, what's going on? No, it's not just a member. He's the leader of the terrorist narco cartel, Los Soles, right? Yes, in Spanish, Cartel de los Soles. So Maduro is the leader of the Los Soles cartel, and thus anything can go. Anything. You can invade, you can bomb, you can just... I guess they're going to go for a regime change as quickly as possible, but if they need to put a little bit more boots on the ground, or some special operation, or some special intervention, special forces dudes doing their thing, it will have to be done. It has to be done. I don't know, man. Is this really what the United States should be involved in? Probably not. Is it money changing hands that benefits the same old same? The Raytheon, the Lockheed Martins, and the big military complex? Of course it is. It is also true that as in terms of politics, in terms of the region, you would be benefited by no longer having Maduro, which is nothing. For the United States, it's a pain in the ass, and having a president that is approved by the people that are suffering Maduro right now. Probably something that would be seen very positively. I have no doubt that there's a lot of people in Venezuela that would love to see Maduro go. Is it the role of the United States to do this? Now, the libertarian in me says, no, you're not supposed to intervene with other countries. Now, the pragmatic person in me says, yeah, of course they're going to do this. Having a president that is viewed in the world as someone that is not a dictator like Maduro, someone that has won fair elections, and the dictator did not allow, all of a sudden, friends with the United States in the region, ton of oil, hell yeah, let's go. That's what I see happening. That's why I thought this would end up happening just the way it did. Guys, see you on our next video. Take care. Subscribe. Have a great day.